BotRix has successfully joined the channel.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Royals taking on the
Thank you for the member at Northern Non 4D.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound today, Brad Lord. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here. Here's the center fielder.
Number 10.
Right side. And
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
fair ball. And he's into second.
Yeah.
Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Hey.
Swinging a foul out of play.
US will win.
Ball, that's outside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game.
Yes, they will.
Not
For my prediction.
double, a strikeout, and there's one away. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate,
That's a ball.
having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Runner at second here, one gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's in there.
Safe.
And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One down. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. That
That's a
misses. And it's 1-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Man at first, one away.
Nope.
Two down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Murakami leads off first with one away. Next pitch misses, and now 3-2. Sensing down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. This one in the air, center field. Lyle on his way over. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Dalen Lyle leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, 0-1 now. And a swing and a miss. Off the mark
that
there.
pitch is out.
Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Foul ball. Comes up empty.
Yep, that ball went out.
In the air, out towards left center. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a curveball is just outside. Started after it, appeal to third.
And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Brazil out front, 1-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, number 78.
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Line to left. And that's just foul. This one in the air right field. And there's one down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Yeah!
Strike 2. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Ball. Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Please watch out for foul balls.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 3-1. And that's ball 4.
That pitch is in.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them.
Ball, that's just out.
Rushing leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now.
That's ball 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Joey Wiemer.
Number 21, Joey Wiemer.
Ball. That's
Wiemer,
inside.
a right fielder with good range. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. That one's in there. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball. That's outside.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
That one fouled off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The 1-2 in the air to left center. On the move to the alley. pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Andre Chaparro.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Stays alive. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball. The flip, and they get the out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
That's a ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Munetaka Murakami. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In the air out towards right center. Lyle gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Royals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Okamoto.
That one's in there. Strike one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your bait.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's the left fielder, Sato. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Foul ball, another. Swing and a miss.
Him out. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Brazil had the lead, 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, Brady House.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Jackknifes out of the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's to third. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting touch, the second baseman, Dusty.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Bunting for a hit and foul ball. Nunez working in new surroundings after getting selected in the Rule 5 draft in the offseason.
Yeah, Rule 5 pickups can be so critical at times. Think of some of the players acquired that way. Johan Santana, Shane Victorino, even Hall of Famers like Hack Wilson and Roberto Clemente. He's got an opportunity now that he's with this new franchise.
On to first, out on a bang-bang play.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Dalen Lyle. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Brazil with the lead 1-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, number 78. And a foul ball. On the inside corner for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Henry, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. McGarry also getting ready. The 0-2. Ground ball left side. Gets it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nope. Ball one.
He's
that's
just
out.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses. Ball three.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Out towards right center field. Weimer in position. And there's two away.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Walked his first time.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball
Really good
inside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Brazil have the advantage, 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, leading off, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Ball 1.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That keeps the zone, and it's 1-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
1-1 now. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights it off. He'll see another. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Joey Wiemer, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Haystruff saluting face.
Abrams, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. That one fouled hard the other way.
Hey.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Good to see you.
Misses
Oh,
the
that's
zone
it.
for a ball. That was the sweeper. And it remains 2-2.
Same here.
Step off, throw to first. Tag, and he's picked off.
When there's a lefty on the mound, you've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead, even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
Two now. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brazil on top 1-0. On the mound now, Cole Henry. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Leading off for the Royals, the shortstop, Jordan Thompson.
Aye.
High fly ball, right field. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 10.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
Got him. Out. Number 2.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
Henry, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Brazil out front, 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Fouled off. He was late. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball,
block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Hit on the ground to short. To first, a great play deep in the hole.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Please watch out for foul balls.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
So digging in, Andres Chaparro. Close,
Nope.
but call the ball. Ball 1. Swing. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down almost 5
Thank you for
full innings of
renewing your
shutout
membership
baseball.
for 3 months at Purge World Studio.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Yui.
Another 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Munetaka Murakami will hit next.
The first baseman, number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult
that's a
on
ball.
the bullpen.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Yeah.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's
Ball
potential
3.
for more coming.
That one
Ball
misses.
4, that's
so
out.
a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
Inside.
Ball one.
And it's 1-0.
GNI got asleep now, saluting face.
Murakami gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Night night.
Run around the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
Got him. That's an out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
That's ball
3-2
three.
now. Stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there are two down.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cole Henry won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching,
Griff McGarry into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Sato. And it stays fair. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Movement in the bullpen. P.J. Poulin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swings through that one for strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One-two now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. Brazil on top here, 1-0. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. That's in there, and that's strike one.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
This one in the air, center field, and there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Second baseman, Nelson Nunez.
Ground ball to the right side. What a stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 4.
So up next, Dalen Lyle.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
And
That's
a
ball
little
3.
high.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Just missed.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Now quick throw to first. It's low and gets away. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He flexes his power with that swing, and they lead it. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Foul ball there.
Well, that's badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Abrams, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air right field. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
That puts the corner. Looking to get the tying run on base. Backed off the plate that time.
Hey, 2.
And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. House tosses to first. Awesome play there.
For the Royals, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Hey.
Brazil down by a run here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something
outside.
off speed away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
That smash towards center. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. The Nationals lead it 2-1.
Now
we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shinosuke Agasawara.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Luis Garcia.
Outside, that's the
Activity
ball.
in the bullpen. Blake Treinen preparing to come on if needed. Number 97 getting loose as well. And the 1-0. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball upstairs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Two down, nobody on. That's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Randy South.
Pitch
Ball
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The 1-1. Up the middle. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. The Nationals with the lead 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andre Granillo.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Fastball for a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Got it. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've sent him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
This one in the air, center field. Lyle moving under this one. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, number 7.
Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Ball. That's inside.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Granillo, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is out of here. And we are all tied up.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Late on that fastball.
That's a ball.
Two down, Dominion on the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Goes down looking. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Nasim Nunez. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Here's your 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the 0-2. Towards first, Murakami. He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, number 4, Jalen Lyle.
And that one fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man, that got him square in the mask. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Shinosuke Agasawara will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now, Blake Treinen. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
Ball 2.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and they might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
On the corner for a strike. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Chopped on the ground.
Foul.
Down the line, and it's foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Wood off of first with 2 away. That
Ball
one way inside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Play made, that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2. We go to the 9th. Leading off, number 78. Right there for a strike.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
The 0-2.
Nope, outside. Ball, that's out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Andre Granillo gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Clayton Beeter.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Dalton Rushing. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Third out. It's the ninth, and we are tied. And we're back. Digging in, Joey Wiemer.
The right fielder, number 21, Joey Wiemer.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Roki Sasaki, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Number 97, getting cranked up as well. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
What do you got?
Swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Fought off foul.
Inside ball.
The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. And now it's 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Down the line, and it's foul. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away now.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Lake Trinan out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Number 97 taking over on the mound. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Right there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sato on the move to the gap. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 10th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. On to extra innings. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 6. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Oh, that got
First
away
base.
from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 10.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one in the air, right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. The throw into second, and that holds the runner at third base. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That is a huge out. Wow. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And now everybody's running. It's a squeeze. Abrams tosses to first. They get the out, but the go-ahead run scores on the play.
For the Royals, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Gets the call. That's strike one. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. And that's going to cost them. He scores on the pass ball.
With the bases loaded, you've got to be a wall back there, especially when it's a pitch you're supposed to be able to handle. Not sure what happened on that one, but it's one he should have had, and unfortunately it cost him a run.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Clayton Beeter done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Josiah Gray on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
in there for strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that is out of play. Brazil trying to break this one open here in extra innings. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Nope. Outside.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
So 2 down. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Royals.
Smash
the
that
catcher,
one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the 0-1. On the ground,
That
right
ball's
side.
ground.
But it kicks foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Inside, almost got him. The 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Josiah Gray won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Mitchell Parker will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now, number 6.
Hey.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball still 0-2. got him swinging. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Brazil out front here, 9-2. On to the bottom of the 10th. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Grady House.
Hey!
And it's fouled away. One out, a runner at second, and here in extra innings. Stays alive. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Ruiz, the runner at second with one away.
Yep, that ball went out.
2-2 on the way. Got
Hey!
him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
The second baseman.
Now here is Nasim Nunez. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one ends the final 9-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Royals taking on the Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound in this one, Andrew Alvarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ready to go.
The
Seiya
leadoff hitter
Suzuki
this
digs in
afternoon,
now.
The right fielder, number 27, Seiya Suzuki.
And we are underway. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That just misses, and that is ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball,
Fastball
that's
is
out.
outside. Inside.
No, inside.
Ball 3. And that's ball 4.
That's ball
You know,
four.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. One gone, runner at first. Kazuma Okamoto will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That
Ball.
one misses. That's 5 straight. The 1-0. Out front, rip foul. Ohtani leads off first with 1 away. And a foul ball. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got on plate with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Hey.
And now the 0-1.
They've got him
Ball.
working a little
Bam.
harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Up and in, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that one clips the corner. Out towards right center field. Young on the move and makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starter, Tatsuya Imai. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Stepping in, Dalen Lyle. First pitch misses. Imai, in his rookie season, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one close, ruled a ball. And a count 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-2.
No,
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning. Everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Imai, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Runner takes off in the air to left center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit.
Hey!
Wood, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
That one almost got him. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Slow ground ball to the right side. Slides for the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Brazil had the lead, 2-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Leading off, number 78.
He's quickly adjusted to major league pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect, and so far, he looks like he could be the real deal.
Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now.
What do you
Started
got?
after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. One and 2 now. Inside, backs him off again. Line drive. And foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood under it. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 8.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one ripped, but foul.
Please watch out for foul balls.
And the 0-2. Up the middle. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Chu Manning.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Chu Manning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Two down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Brazil out front 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Dylan Crews.
Did he go?
Swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one just misses. Here's a 2-2. And that one missing low. Bounced up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
The 0-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fouled off left side. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2-2 down. Just off the outside part of the plate.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
He goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Now here is Brady House. Crews at first, one gone. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And that's in for a strike.
Ball 1.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Man at second. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The underhand flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Runners in the corners here, one away. Andres Chaparro getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. That's ripped into the outfield. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 3-2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here's your 1. And that one fouled off. On the outside corner, got him looking. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We've played 2 full. The Nationals have the advantage, 3-2.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Winning's what I do, kid. I don't take no L's. Make my haters lose it.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Ball, that's in.
The lefty, the 1-0. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
All over that one right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One out, runner at second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Ball. Nope, that's inside.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. And a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and he popped it up. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
Ball, that's outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Just
ball,
missed.
In.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball.
That pitch is out.
Munetaka Murakami in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-0 down. And there's the automatic. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one fouled off. Three-two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three-two. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
Now at the plate, Munetaka Murakami. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. The Nationals on top here, 3-2. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
This one popped up. Under it. And there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
On the ground, right side. Murakami takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Next for the Nationals, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Reached on an infield single his first time. Smoked on the ground a second. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Nationals on top, 3-2. Start of the fourth, digging in, number 6.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. He did not go around. Here's a 1-1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That
Ball,
misses.
that pitch is up.
Ball 3.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
So now 3-2. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Ball 1.
Good job to fight that one off. Brazil down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Now Sato. Grounded out his first time up. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in
and he
there.
dives back in safely. There's the strike. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Up next for the Royals, the 17th, Jude Manning.
Right through there for a strike. That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Nationals out front here, 3-2.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Rudy.
Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
That's a strike. This one in the air. Under it. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jacob Young.
Now it's going to be Jacob Young. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting for a hit. Has to barehand it. Throw to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Nationals.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
On the ground to short. Over to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Josiah Gray. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Dalton Rushing now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, these players just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Chaparro steps on the bag. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60?
Hey!
Just wild. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Stays alive. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Young on the move to the alley. And that's the 3rd out. The Nationals lead it 3-2. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Daylen Lyle.
The designated hitter, number 4, Daylen Lyle.
Ground ball to the right side. And it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Washington, the left fielder, number 29, Jay Wood.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And the 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Takahashi, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Sagano also getting ready. Lyle aboard here at first with nobody out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tatsuya Imai won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Takahashi on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit and a run in to score. Here comes the throw. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Swings through that.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
First and second here, no outs. Takahashi. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. You'll see another. Grounded to third, could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For Washington, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ball, that's out.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And that is out of play. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Play made, that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Now a 6-2 ball game. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto.
The third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
That's a ball.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Oh, great stop. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball.
Ripped to right. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Number 6 into box again, takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed foul. Here's the 0-2. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there. That's a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Chaparro. And that is that. The Nationals with the lead 6-2.
Feel like Nick, throwing cannons down the field. I'm a wild loud. Step up to the plate, no hesitation. I'm a wild child. Crowd control. Break them lose their mind. We feel no wild out. Wild out.
Bottom of the 6th. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
That one not close. Ball one. High fly ball out to center field. Manning under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals,
at the plate, Andres Chaparro. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Ball. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes. Out number 3. The Nationals have the lead 6-2. Top of inning number 7. Leading off, Sato. The Royals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, Jude Manning.
Ball, that's in.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Chu Manning with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Josiah Gray gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, P.J. Poole. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Here comes the 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Andre Granillo, the young right-hander, up and throwing. McGarry also throwing. The next
That's
offering
ball
misses. Ball 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that'll bring.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Ohtani. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
That's in for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Brazil with the tying run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's a high chopper. House slinging it to first in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope, outside.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball inside.
This to center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, number 4, Jalen
On that replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling in the line. You can check the scoreboard, and the numbers don't lie.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Blake Treinen looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 97 warming up as well.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, and 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Nope. Ball one. Hey!
Swings over the top of that one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table the setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Abrams in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And he pumps it a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. The Nationals on top 6-5. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Andre Granillo.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball, that's just out.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
The batter, the second baseman.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Lined into right. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Sato will hit next. 1 for 3.
Ball
Just
back
missed.
outside.
Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
They got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him right there.
Up next for the Royals, the center field.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Masataka Yoshida. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 2-1. And fouled off.
Please watch out for foul ball.
Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The flip, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andre Granillo will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now,
Griff McGarry taking over on the mound.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And he takes a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So they're all loaded up. Flips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Suzuki wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses there, and the count now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Big swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. It's gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-6.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. What a huge at bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch a ball, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
Murakami in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. To the right side. Chaparro takes it to the bag, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Last half of the 8th coming up. Brazil out front here, 11-6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tomoyuki Sagano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
On the ground to third, Okamoto gets it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
That's a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Yu Darvish, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Senga getting loose as well. The 1-0.
Hey!
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swings and misses. And the count now even up. On the ground to first. Murakami takes it himself. That's the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
2 down, bases empty. Keibert Ruiz, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Foul ball. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Got him. That is the inning. Brazil lead it 11-6. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 6.
Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball. Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 78.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now.
Nope, that's a ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Griff McGarry departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Mitchell Parker comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, no outs. Sato getting ready to hit.
Inside ball.
Here's a 1-1. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Late swing, foul to the left. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the ninth. The 0-2 stays alive.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
No outs, runners at first and second. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to first. Chaparro to second, back to first, but not in time.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So back to the top of the order. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Suzuki thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Just missed. Kazuma Okamoto on deck already. 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that'll load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Here's the third baseman, Kazuma.
Ball 4, take your base.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
So this one got a little out of hand. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.